John Lenhart, Lenhart.
Okay, you can kind of pivot this way a little bit more.
Like this?
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Okay. You can just look right here at me.
Okay.
So let's talk a little bit about, how you got involved with the advisory committee.
I was appointed by Senator Faber, President Pro Tem, and as a long-time career law enforcement officer, certainly I understand that enforcement from my colleagues across the state and other states, that's an important factor. Secondly, I realize that there's the medical marijuana. There's people that will get helped out of that. So it's a balance for me representing public law enforcement and doing the right thing for a medical marijuana person to actually need it. I think control is a factor. We have interstate things now between Michigan and Indiana that are causing us some grief in law enforcement. So we'll have to work those wrinkles out.
Yeah, what specifically do you hope to bring to the committee?
Well, I think as a local law enforcement officer, as a sheriff, and representing city police and deputy sheriffs across the state, I think those issues, enforcement of that, control of that, opiums is a great example of things got out of control, and I think there has to be some control factors in this.
What specifically are you thinking out right now about those control factors?
I think the DWI law is an example. We have to work through some of that, and that may not be done in this committee. It may be done outside. But persons that are operating motor vehicles under the influence of whatever, that has to be taken a look at. Other than that, that's probably it.
That's probably it for right now. Until
I think so. Yeah.
Because and you were also talking with other, we talked on the phone a little bit
Sure.
yesterday, with other groups from different states that already have, some of it legalized, right?
Yeah. There's obviously strengths and weaknesses, and I think we need to pick up on that, what other states have found out, and maybe some found out the hard way too.
Gotcha. So so enforcing with, getting people behind the wheel.
Enforcement, regulatory, but being a balance there, and following the state law, by the way.
Exactly. One of the things that I talked to when I talked to a sheriff in Colorado about recreational marijuana, they were talking about the difficulties of making sure it doesn't cross borders, and you were mentioning that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Is that going to be something else that you look at?
That's the point I made.
Yes.
Crossing the borders, we'll work through that. It's going to take some time, but we'll work through that.
What did you think of this first meeting, and what do you
think?
Well,
I've been a long time employee of government. Sunshine law and ethics, it's a must, but I think there's things we can look forward to this afternoon.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's all we needed. Thank you, Sheriff.
All set?